Yo, what's going on, gadget grabbers? So in today's video, we're going to be doing a battery replacement on this here 15-inch MacBook Pro. This is a 2009 model. All right, so to get started, I'm going to turn this guy over and use my Phillips screwdriver to remove the screws holding down the back panel. Now that we have all the screws removed, I'm going to go ahead now and remove the back panel, uncovering the motherboard and all the internal components. So now I'm going to zoom in here because we're going after the battery. I would love to disconnect the battery, but the battery cannot be disconnected until the screws are removed. So the screws, as you can see, the 3 screws holding down the battery and the battery connector. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Pentalobe 6 security screw. And here is my bit from my iFixit toolkit. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's a P6. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start removing the screws, the 3 screws holding down the battery connector. There goes the last screw as I get this removed. Boom. Awesome. Now I'm going to use this plastic flap right here to pull up the battery, giving me enough room to then disconnect the connector. So I'm using my plastic pry tool here to, well, I'm actually showing you how I'm having the battery rested on the frame, and I'm using my plastic pry tool to separate the battery connector. Just wedging it on each side a little bit by a little, and there we have a successful separation. So this battery replacement is actually a replacement battery. It's not an OEM battery. So I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side and start uncovering the protective film on the new battery replacement. So this next part, I am actually going to connect the battery first and then work its way into the grooves so then I can start reinstalling the screws. So there I just connected the battery, and because of the way of the wiring, it's a little bit of a workaround. You got to wiggle and try to make sure that the cables are not being constricted underneath the battery. So I just wanted to actually bend the cables just a little bit because I could see where they were trying to go. And now that I'm reconnecting it again, we have those cables for the connector out of the way. Then after we have everything in a situated fashion, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my Pentalobe 6. And I'm going to start reinstalling the screws and we'll be good to go here. So that is how you replace the battery on a MacBook Pro 2009. I apologize for not including the sealing of the back panel as I did not notice the camera turned off. So if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content of DIY electronic repair. And also check out the video description for cool links on how you can make money with computers, phones, iPads, tablets, and more. So with that being said, I really appreciate you for staying till the end. And I just want to remind you, today is a magnificent day to go grab gadgets. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.